Hi guys. So this video is going to be it's going to be the first video of a few videos. And this one's going to focus on the website appearance when you're not logged in. So this is the website as it'll look to people who are just kind of checking out the website. You know, maybe they heard about We Work for Food and they want to check us out. Or people who are coming to donate because donors don't have profiles, whereas members do. Um, so yeah, right now we're on the front page. As you can see, there's a slideshow. It only has two things, but I mean, we would hope to add more in the newer website. It's going to be fairly different. We're going to have a media gallery, so there's going to be a whole bunch of different things, including the blog, which I'll talk about in a moment. But yeah, we're trying to kind of expand that a little bit. These numbers down here, they look like they're real, but they're actually just simple images. They are also out of date, so we would like for them to be updated. Again, I keep saying I would like for them to be updated, but really it's going to look fairly different. But basically, we're going to have a running total and probably a number of children treated, and we would like those to be either automatically updated in real time or make them so that they are able to be updated by whoever is running World for Food at the time. This could be a little bit complex just because the price changes, but it's all in the functionality documentation that I made. And by the way, all of that stuff in the document that I made is that's just how I thought it could be done. If you guys tell me that's really hard or you guys think you have a better way of doing it, I'm more than open to hearing it, and your way probably will be better. So by all means, let me know about things like that. So I'm just going to go through these top things because they're pretty much the only thing that you can access when you're not logged in. Honestly, the website isn't that complex right now, and it doesn't need to be, so we're trying to keep it relatively simple. But who we are, you can click on that. It gives you a little bit about our mission. The cause brings you to this, the cause. It has a little video, but pretty much all of these are just static text pages. The one thing that we're looking for in terms of these pages is, being able to change this static text. So, we're probably always going to have an executive director, outreach managers, different things like that. Well, we've changed the position names a little bit, and it's more kind of just everyone is a member of HQ. We don't really have segmented roles quite as much. But these guys are all, they've all graduated. So it's very difficult to change the static text on the website the way that it's made now. So we'd like it to be a lot easier for people who don't have a lot of coding experience to be able to make these changes so that it's always up to date. So the next thing is take action. As you can see, there is no take action page, but you can click on either of these two things, and those are for joining We Work for Food. Register is as an individual, become a chapter rep is to start a group. So like I was saying, HQ is kind of the national branch of We'll Work for Food, whereas there are individual groups all around the nation, one of which is also the University of Michigan, but anyway, they're called chapters. So HQ is the overarching kind of central organizing committee, and then there are different groups that do volunteering all around the nation. So become a chapter rep is basically saying that someone would like to start a new chapter. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. So now we have sponsor participant and donate now. These two things actually are pretty similar, so I'm going to skip them and go on to blog for right now. This gives a fairly not well updated blog. Last one was in 2014, so I guess a very not updated blog. Also, I don't think people really do blogs anymore, so we were trying to kind of incorporate that into the media page on the front page. The media gallery that I was talking about earlier on the front page. Then we also have contact us, which is pretty standard. It would be nice to have the We'll Work for Food email, which is in the functionality document that I made, but it's willworkforfoodnow@gmail.com. So it'd be nice to have that so that, I don't know, we can print it out on stuff. I mean, I guess just so that people can add it to the contacts so they can actually see the email that they're sending to. And then finally, we have the donate now and sponsor participant. Both of these are for people who would like to make a donation for one of our members' volunteering efforts. And they can do that by clicking there, and then they can either search for a worker, right, or they can search for a school. All of our chapters right now are at schools, like they're all based at universities or a few high schools, so that's why it says search for a school. But the easiest way is probably just to type in the name, right, so like that, then search, and then it brings up the two, I guess, suggested people. That's me. And then my internet would load. It brings me to my profile. Now, it brings me, the donor, to the member, the profile of the member who I'm sponsoring. So now I click sponsor this participant, and I'm brought to the donate page with the worker filled in and the chapter automatically filled in as well. Now, to actually make a donation, I also have to specify work effort. Now, say that someone has not logged any of their work efforts. By the way, work effort is really just volunteering event. We're trying to change that because it's a little bit misleading. I don't know why they picked that word originally, but for the volunteering event, say that they hadn't really logged anything on the website, but being a donor, I know them personally, so I know that they do volunteering work. So I'm saying, okay, none. And then it allows me to run it with PayPal. But that's a workaround, because technically, I need something in the work effort section to be able to make the donation. Then also I fill in the amount. The amount is automatically filled in when I make my donation to PayPal, and I don't believe that you can change it, so the number that they enter here has to be the number that they actually donate. Now I said that this and this are the same thing, and they are. So sponsor participant brought me to go and find my individual person. Donate now just does it a little bit simpler. I just start typing, and there we go. So there's that. Again, it automatically fills in the chapter. I still have to pick a work effort, and I still have to enter an amount. Here's some static text. Again, we would like static text to be a bit more changeable, because this $80 I do not believe applies any longer. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me. That's my email right there. And yeah, I'll make a few more videos and post them too. Alright,